Let's do some eyeshadows. So I have here, oh my gosh, I almost dropped it. Some fall colors. So I have Gold Digger, Finn, Trust, Rome, Leo, Black Friday eyeliner, and Georgia powder illuminator. And then the eyeshadow everything brush, the fluffy side is made for all of the blending, and then the pointed side is made to put a little bit more color on. So let's start into Rome. It's the lightest color, and we're just gonna throw it all over the top of the eyelid. I do like to come up, and I'm following my eyebrow, so whatever your eyebrow shape is, without actually touching the eyebrow. I like a little bit of space between there. And then I'm just gonna dab the end and go under the eye. So this is a really light color. It's just gonna help the other ones kind of move on our eye. So next, Leo. We're just gonna tap into Leo, and we're gonna place it with our eye slightly open, kind of on the line from our eyelash to our eyebrow. So we're just gonna place it there, and then we're going to start to bring it in. So almost the same spot as I put Leo. And then I'm gonna bring it down to the eyelash. So down to the eyelash and up and over. So we're just gonna create this little bit of a hue coming out of the top of our eyeshadow look. So I'm just circling it and pulling it down. So I'm really just doing it down and over, kind of like a big V, but I'm just carrying that color from the first spot that I put it. It's going to be quite a bit easier to blend because I put Rome underneath it. So down to the eye, in that little arc area, which is following my eyebrow. Okay. And now I'm just gonna dab the end, and I'm going to bring it under, I'm gonna bring this under most of the way. It is such a beautiful color that when you surround your pupil with it, so top and bottom, it makes your eye color pop out. So you actually don't see the makeup as much as you're going to see your eye color. And why not showcase the beauty that you already have? Okay, my lighting's just a little bit bright. It's a little bit hard to see. Okay. Moving on, we're gonna dab into, oh, that's not Trust, my bad. I think that's Oak. And we're just gonna put on the ends there, and we're going to darken up the outside there. So in a V again, pulling it down and pulling it up, pulling it down. We're just moving the product. So you can already see how we've started to darken. The more layers that you put on of the same color, the darker it's gonna be. But because I'm using the fluffy side, I can show you how I can use this side. And it's going to put on quite a bit more. Oak is pretty easy to use. It just gives like this beautiful shadow. It's not ever too much. So with this small side, I'm just basically making a V, and I'm coming up towards my eyebrow, and I'm just starting to darken it. So now I'm just gonna dab with the small side into Oak, and we're gonna go under the eye here. So it just brings everything all together, and I'm not gonna go very far because the darker colors, I mean, unless you're going for that look, you probably don't want it too dark under the eye. So now if you sit back, it really doesn't look like too much, but your blue eyes just like pop. If you have brown eyes, the same thing, they are gonna pop out of your face. It's gonna be so gorgeous. Okay. I only have left the two shimmers. I like to use either my finger or the blend and tap. So I'm gonna go into into Goldie, and I'm just gonna place it in the center of my eye here. So this puts on a really nice amount. If you use, oh no, dug into it. If you use your finger, you get a little bit more. So I'm just putting it on the center. So again, a really nice color to make your eyes just pop. I'm going to, because I've darkened the outside, I'm going to keep darkening it with Finn. Finn is a little bit of a shimmer, and it's just going to help to keep it a little bit darker. Just to get really precise, I am going to go with a brush. So you just want to continue that little V, but this time we're going to fill it in. And we're going to slightly overlap that color. And then lastly, we're going to go in with Georgia. It's a powder illuminator. So I will throw it on my cheek. Oh, it's so pretty. If you want more, that's where you want to be. Just gonna blend it out, obviously. We don't wanna be too shiny. But if you want more shimmer, powder illuminators are where you are going to want to shop. I'm going to take some, put it on the inner eye, and then I'm also going to let it overlap on my middle color on the top and the bottom. And now with the angled brush, so this is the hot line. There we go, got all the dog hair off. I'm gonna go into Black Friday. Black Friday is so easy to use. It's so easy, it kind of just blends. So I like to just start at the pupil, angle it up just slightly. Fill it in. And then I'm just going to come underneath just slightly. If you wanted to create a wing, you would just continue to go higher up towards that eyebrow. So that's the difference with the Black Friday. It just creates a little bit more of that smoky eye. So starting at the pupil, I'm always not as good with this side. Just gonna angle, just like that, fill it in, and go underneath, so we're connecting it. So we're just hardly connecting the two, and that's Black Friday. It is so easy to use. So easy. Lastly, what I wanted to show you is with the Best Blend Forever. I'm just gonna dip into my contour just slightly, and I'm going to just go under my lip here. And I'm just gonna create a really light shadow. Same thing above. And same thing above. And then in the crease here, just to give me a little bit of a bigger looking lip. And then I'm gonna go in with Hollywood. And I'll just show you how it gives you, it just gives you a little bit of a poutier look. So it looks like your lips are a little bit bigger than they are. And then same thing with the side of your nose. So you don't need so much, you really just need a shadow. So it hardly looks like I'm putting anything on. You might say like, what is the point? But that is the point. You don't want much. Go into my brightening highlight. And now it looks like I have a little bit more definition to my nose. If you wanted, you could put your illuminator on top, but that is a really quick eyeshadow look with those few colors.